Oh no, they're swarming. Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and we are here in our Ridge Apiary. It is the beginning of April, and we have got a swarm taking place here on family bees. I came out here after church, got home from lunch, and saw this and went, oh my goodness. Looked up in the tree behind me, and there's a huge swarm of bees coming from family bees. Ran down, got my gear on, got the cameras and everything, and looking up there, that swarm has gone. So we have to see if we can find that swarm, if it's low enough, capture it and get it in our empty spot here in the apiary. The big cluster of bees was up there at the very top of that spruce tree at the edge of the pine. There was a pretty big cluster. I got a picture of it. But again, half of them were still down there on the front of the hive there for family bees. And who knows, it could be multiple swarms. I'm not sure, maybe family bees is just getting ready to swarm, and this is from one of the other colonies. The reason I'm out here today was to prepare for swarm prevention. I create space, maybe even add some supers if the flow is beginning. Tons of pollen coming in here in West Tennessee. But swarm prevention was my thing today. Add space to the colonies that need it, and maybe start adding honey supers to collect honey for me. I got to make sure that 2 deeps are full for them. They've got 1 for brood and 1 for honey. That gets them through the year and gets them in preparation for winter. I like making sure they have 2 deeps, and then the supers, the ones that collect honey for me, go on top. So once a box gets about 70% full, that means it's time to add another box. And that was what I was going to get out here to do, get these old feeders off here, because I don't think they've been taking the syrup. It's probably just fermented, turned into alcohol. Don't want them having that. But big swarm going on over here. We're going to check the other bees, see if we can find out what's going on up there. I may get the drone out up there and see if we can see if the cluster's still up there. That would be cool. In front of FedEx Bees location, I have seen this cluster of bees on the ground. And it could be that there's a queen down here in preparation for a small swarm. So let's look inside here and see if we can if there's a queen in here, we can capture her, put her inside a new box in a queen cage, and maybe draw them to her. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Usually a swarm is not angry. So let's see if we can just get down in here. This is kind of odd, having them collect like this on the ground. Such a small swarm. But let's see if there's a queen in here. I don't see one. Do anybody see a queen? My old eyes have a hard time sometimes seeing them. But let's pull the leaves out here. See if we can get below. If there's a queen clustered up in here, we'll see if we can find her. What they do is in preparation for a swarm, they starve the queen. They get her all skinny so she can fly. So it's harder to see them, especially for the untrained eye. They are smaller, don't have all them full of eggs. I don't see a queen here. Does anybody else see a queen? It's just odd they were positioned right here. I don't see one. Oh, there's a queen. I found it. Guys, look. Let me get my cage out. I found a queen laying on the ground here. This is crazy. Can I catch it? Oh, wow. Where'd she go? Where did she go? Right there she is. I got a queen. Guys, she may be too skinny. She may get through. I got a queen. She's a young queen. But we got a queen. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. We caught a queen. And she's just a little young queen, or she's been starved. Hopefully you can see that. I'm gonna keep that so you can focus it. She's trying to get out, but the queens are so much bigger than a regular bee, they can't do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right there. Let them, so this swarm for preparation was captured by us right here. This is crazy. I don't think it's part of, who knows what's going on, but let's see if we can keep her there Look at, see how they're all bundling up around her? Isn't that so cool? They're like, get out of there, queen. We want you out. We want to fly off somewhere. But they will not leave without her. So any swarm that happens off of her, they'll come here. So let's go ahead and get a box, get her in here, and we just got another hive. We just got another hive. Oh my goodness. So hopefully whatever swarm they come from will come right to this box. Otherwise, I may have a new queen for one of these older colonies. Queens only last a few years, and she's a new young queen. Usually, guys, on a swarm, usually the old queen leaves, but she sure does not look like an old queen. But I'm super excited. Let's see what else is going on here in the apiary. Well, it looks like I may have missed the big swarm. The bees that were in the tree, there are just a few remaining stragglers. The drone didn't really see much up there, and the big cluster that was here when I first got here was gone. You didn't even get to see that. That's when I first drove up from Grandma Carol's on the tractor. I was bringing wood by it. That's when I saw this giant cluster on the front of the apiary, the box here, and then I saw them up in the tree there. So we may have missed the swarm. Now I did catch that queen over there, and there's a small cluster of bees on them. I got to ask a couple of my beekeeping expert friends. Guys, I'm just a novice, only been doing this a few years. I might say, what would you do with a queen you caught that only has a small cluster of bees on it? If you know, what would you do if you're a beekeeper? Please leave it down in the comments there. If you caught a queen on the ground with a small cluster of bees on it, what would you do with it? I'm really curious, and then we'll see what I do with it and see if it was the right choice. So let's go ahead and get in family bees here and see what's going on, see if we lost half our bees, because that's what a swarm is, guys. The old queen leaves with half the bees. They've raised a new queen it will be a virgin, will fly out, mate with all the drones they've made, the boy bees, and she'll come back and start populating the old hive. The old queen, all thinned up, she leaves and finds you know, the scouts found her a new home somewhere. I would prefer to be in my apiary with a swarm catch I did, but I don't have any swarm traps out this year, so I got to get some swarm traps, don't I? Well, let's get inside here and see what's going on. Let's smoke these little ladies a little bit. It's a little bit of a windy day. We don't want too much smoke here. We're going to get this old feeder off here. We do not need this fermented feeder on top, that's for sure. Yeah, because they haven't eaten none of it. We'll get that off there. You can see here this is fermented. Ugh, nasty. Oh, it's still full. So I'll get this off to the side. There's lots of bees there. And they probably won't even touch this. That's all fermented. But look, we've got a full box of bees. Let's get some smoke down in there. Yep, full box of bees. And we'll see if it's full too deep. We may go ahead and put a super on. Of course, if I lost a swarm, half the bees, I'm probably going to have a half-empty box. Or maybe they were just super full. You just never know. It's like Christmas Day when you get inside of bees after a winter time. All right, oh, look at all the bees. Look at all the bees there, guys. Goodness gracious. Let's take a look at these. Give you guys an up-close and personal look at a bunch of bees. Here we go. Y'all see that? Look at all those bees. Y'all don't see another queen on there anywhere, do you? Now, when you're looking for a queen, you don't look for the queen. You scan the canvas. You scan the canvas of bees looking for one that looks out of place. Kind of like that one right there. That is a drone. See how much bigger and boxier and square that guy is? That is a drone. Drones don't sting. They're boy bees. Boy bees do not sting. All these girl bees, oh, they sting me in a heartbeat. But I do not see the queen anywhere on here. If you do, leave a comment below. Say, Tim, you're an idiot. The queen was right there on your inner cover. It's a warm day here in West Tennessee, not super hot. That's why I did not expect them to be bearding. That was not bearding activity we saw there. That was swarming. They were preparing to swarm. Now, they may have done a mock swarm. They may have done a mock swarm, which means most of the bees are still in here. They fly out, they come back. We will see. Smoke these up. Oh, got a little bit too much smoke coming out of there. But there's a lot of bees on the cover there. Let's get out this beetle trap, which has a lot of old beetles in it. Probably get rid of that one. Let's see. Man, there are bees on so many of these frames. Goodness gracious. I've only been in these colonies one time since winter. That was when I opened them up just to see who lived through the winter. So this is the first really full inspection since they've started gangbusters with all the pollen, and I see drones everywhere. So this was family bees. This was the split off of FedEx bees that passed away over the winter. But she's been doing great. That's all new comb here, guys. Look at this. See this? This was an outer frame, and all of this wax, that's all brand new comb. Every bit of that beautiful, pretty white wax is all new comb. And you can see that beautiful pollen right there, that orange pollen. Isn't that beautiful? But bees are such awesome creatures. I just love working with bees. Now let's get in a little deeper here, and we can see what's inside. Pull this second frame from the end out, top box, and oh my goodness, that's why they were wanting to swarm. There is lots and lots of bees in here. Now I'm curious if I still see a queen, but there's tons of nectar on here. I don't know if you can see the shininess inside there. Tons and tons of nectar. Bunch of drone, bunch of boys. I do not see a queen running around, but that's lots of nectar. And the reason they're calm like that is because I sprayed that, or puffed that smoke. That smoke made them go all to the honey. They wanted to start drinking, thinking a fire's coming or something. So it kind of makes them a little docile. But that is so cool. So let's put this off to the side. And I'm looking for swarm indications. I mean, I really don't need to because of all the activity we saw there. See if we see any queen cells or more queens. But I want to see lots of brood, which we've got brood right there, guys. Brood is all those eggs right in the center. All those eggs right in the center. Oh, there's a swarm. Now this is I call this a supersedure cell. See this little cell right here? It's not open. Let's open it up, and there's no egg in there. So there was no egg in there. That was just a little practice, if you will. Practice. But beautiful, nice job by the queen here. No signs on this. Oh my goodness, this next frame, guys. Wait till you see this next frame. This is what you want to look for when you're looking for a good queen. This is what you want to look for. Look at that solid brood pattern. Oh my goodness. She has filled that up completely with brood. All those covered brown cells there, those light brown cells, those are baby bees. Covered up, soon to be emerged. 28-day roughly gestation period. Bees only live about 45 days, guys. And a queen can lay 1,000 to 2,000 eggs a day. Bees go through their little life cycles. It's pretty amazing. Oh, look at this side. Such activity. Such activity. Let's get some of that off there. It's called that burr comb. Oh, now that's a real queen cell. Well, there you go, guys. All right. So, right here, that is that little peanut right here. This little peanut right there is a capped queen cell. Queen's going to come out of that, fly off, and she will mate and come back. So queen cell capped. So she's probably gone. That was probably why they were swarming, because they were already giving them a queen in here. So I doubt I'm going to see her unless she didn't fly off and that was a small queen from another. Okay, let's keep on going. Wow. This is an amazing inspection here. Lots of bee activity. Okay, let's move on. Oh, look at all the drone. Oh, another capped queen cell. So, oh my goodness. So, yeah, I'm a little late in swarm. See that right there? That is a queen cell, and it's got a larva in it. And then right here is a huge old queen cells. Look at those. And then all these are brood boys. So, yes, queens aplenty. queens aplenty here. And I'm in the camp where I don't mess with them. We got the 1, 2, 3 capped queen cells so far. And that one's not capped, but it has a larva in it. So I don't see a queen. So once they're at that stage, in my opinion, it's a little too late. I am a little behind. Look at the honey, guys. Look at the nectar and the honey popping out of there. I'll see if I can get my other camera here in a little bit and give you a little more close-ups of this inspection. Oh, more brood. They've hatched out in the center there. I'm starting to get bumped a little bit by bees. So in the center there, we had our capped queen cells. Get that brood comb off there. I don't see a queen, but that sure was crazy. I got that little queen on the ground over there. There's a small cluster of bees on it. I'll put it inside a box and just see what happens. It got me curious now. You figured the cluster usually doesn't leave them like that. All right, so that looks beautiful. I've got 2 more to inspect here. This is a thorough inspection of family bees today with all this swarming activity. More capped brood. More capped brood. Now, if I see a lot of honey down below and all the capped brood up here, I'm going to rotate this. I'm going to rotate all this brood down to the bottom. Rotate it all down to the bottom. Oh my goodness. I'll rotate it all down to the bottom. Yeah, this is all brand new capped. She's got capped almost all the way to the edge. So she set this this colony up for success, that's for sure. Look at the beautiful pollen off the edge there, guys. Hopefully you can see that beautiful coloring. But she set this colony up for success if she's gone already, because they have... Say, Tim, you got bad breath. I'm just blowing them off. And look at that. That's beautiful, brand new. She just laid that. Isn't that gorgeous? So she just laid that. All right. So one more on this top one, then we'll move off and see what's in the bottom box. Again, if it's just nectar and pollen in food stores, I'll move it to the top. All right. Now this is super heavy. So this means lots and lots of nectar and pollen on this one. Lots and lots. Oh, it's super heavy. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous bees. All right, so I am very, very happy with what I've seen in here. I mean, I wish I could have caught them before they swarmed and created all them swarm cells. What I would have done is I still may, if I find a lot of swarm cells, I may move one to that box over there and let them split out. So we'll see what we find. We'll see what we find. Let's see, was this the brood? Yeah, okay. We'll see what we find, and if I find a lot of queen cells, I can take a frame of queen cells and part of these bees and split them. So now, you don't want to split a colony that just split if it's half empty down below. But if you got lots and lots of bees and lots of stuff going on, you can do that. You can certainly do that. All right, let's get these together here. Now let's get down below. I'm curious to see what is in. A little more smoke on our friendly bees here. So far they've been pretty kind to me. Let's get down below, see what we got down. Oh, yeah, there are bees. Oh, this is full. So if they swarmed, I don't know. That's a lot of bees if they've swarmed, because no. That was like a practice swarm or something. That was like a practice swarm. It's kind of odd that little queen was out there, though. So I think I am going to, depending on what I see here, I think I am going to take that queen, keep her in that little cage for a while, let them get accustomed to her, take a good portion of these bees in that frame, one of the frames with the capped queen cells, and walk away. Let them do their thing. Grow out that bee colony. Maybe accept her or one of those new queens. Because if that queen over there doesn't have a lot of bees, she won't survive. She has to have a lot of bees. So that's like double success, I think. So the answer to my question is, what would you do with that queen? I'm going to put her in the cage with the bees. Let them nurse on her for a little while. Come back tomorrow, let her out. let her out. But I also have a frame of the capped queen cells in case they kill her and don't like her. All these bees in here, they'll have to get accustomed to her. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me get some of this burr comb off of here. There we go. So let's get inside this bottom box. Now, if this bottom box is a lot of honey and pollen, I'm going to move it to the top. I like doing that swap. Okay, there's nothing on here. This is all new comb. Set that off to the bottom. Now let's get down here and see if we have any brood. I like the brood at the bottom and the honey at the top. Okay, no brood. No brood. I see nectar. I see pollen. Nothing right there. Okay, let's set that one right there. Now the next one. Usually it's towards the center. She'll come down towards the center. So I'm probably going to swap the boxes. Yep, it's all new comb here, guys. All new comb. No brood. Yep, gives them lots of place to put honey. Lots and lots of places to put honey. And I got another new frame right there. Sure is a lot of bees. I'm liking, yeah. Okay, there's a little bit of brood because she just jumped down from the top. But this is, again, a new frame. A new frame. Oh, another capped queen cell and some brood. Okay. Capped queen cell and some brood. Yep. Capped queen cell and some brood. Okay. So when I transfer them over, I got to make sure I do not take the queen. If I take the queen and the capped queen cells, that's a bad day. That's a bad day because there's no more queen for anybody. So there is a capped queen cell. There you go. Like a little peanut. See that peanut right there? Capped queen cell. All right, so of course if they just took off with the queen on that swarm, I got to make sure I leave some queen cells, don't I? It's basically a double split. It's split by swarming, and then I split them. You just got to be careful. Okay, there's lots of brood on here, and I don't see a queen. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Sometimes she'll run to the other side. There's brood on this side. Brood on this side. Okay. All right, let's see what we got in the next one over. Still lots and lots of bees. Just odd. Here we go. Next one over. Oh, lots of brood. So we have brood up top, brood down below, honey stores on the outside edges. I mean, guys, that's a lot of brood. Look at all that. Lots of brood. Okay. Brood on this side. I don't see too many more queen cells. All right. Let's do the next one over. Lots of bees on this one too. So exciting. So exciting bees. I mean, it's just all drone, tons of drone, lots of bees. Oh my goodness. Look at all the bees. So she lays lots of drones, boy bees here, a little bit of worker brood there. Man, oh man. Lots of drone on that side. Okay. Wow. Let's see what's in that last one right there. Let's see what's in the last one. Ah, lots of drone. So I did not see as much honey stores as I thought. I may feed them again. Because it's just lots and lots of drone. So yeah, the nectar is not flowing too much yet. Lots of pollen though, and you got to make sure your bees don't starve. So I may go ahead and feed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So crazy. So crazy. Wow. So I need a moment to think. I'm probably going to go ahead and get my other camera real quick, give you some close-ups while I'm thinking about what to do here. I still have to inspect the rest of my hives. We won't do it on this video, but I'll get them inspected as well and try to do some swarm prevention on them if they haven't swarmed already. But this one, I'm going to give you some close-ups and then we'll make a decision. So I've decided what to do with our split. I have taken a frame, a big frame of bees with lots of honey stores on it. Lots of honey stores. That'll give them something to nourish with. And then I took the brood frame that has the capped queen cell on it. The capped queen cell. Oh, there it is right there. Capped queen cell. You can see this right here. So there's your capped queen cell right there. Right there. So that's capped queen cell. So that can emerge and all that brood on there. So I've got that. And then I've got this frame right here with all this brood. Now that's all going to hatch out into baby bees. We got lots of nurse bees, lots of bees to take care of it. And then I've got more bees that are just migrated over. So we've got enough. I'm probably going to bring a few more over, but I'm also going to put this queen in here. Okay, I'm going to put this queen in here. I'm going to set her right at the bottom, and hopefully they'll get accustomed to her. And then I'll let her out tomorrow. I'll just lift them up, open that up, and she'll fight it out. Maybe she'll go get mated, come back and fight it out with the one that emerges. But give them a few more bees from over there. They've got honey, and I'll put a feeder on here tomorrow as well when I let her out. So, and I'm going to feed family bees as well, since I took some of their honey. There's still a lot of bees in there. I don't care if they did split or not, or they do. I want to make sure they've got enough stores. So I'm going to go ahead and feed them another week or two before we start putting supers on. So I haven't even checked the other colonies yet, guys, but found a queen, watched a swarm happen. I don't know if they went back, but we got lots of bees, and now we got a split queen cells. A day in the life in the apiary in West Tennessee. Once again, another exciting day in the Ridge Apiary. We have got 5 colonies again. We split family bees, and that split went in the location where family bees' parent FedEx bees came from, which that's just kind of a good sign there, I think. So hopefully the queen will emerge. The queen we caught will fly out and mate, and let's hope that they take off. So I've got bees flying around me now, so I think that's a sign that I'd better get out of here before I get stung in the lip like I did last time, guys. So until next time, you better have subscribed to RidgeLife. Subscribe to RidgeLife. Make sure you hit the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video comes out. Guys, hit the thumbs up if you like today's video. I didn't get stung yet. Crossing my fingers. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife. I'm out of here. Bye.